China. Pan Jiao leads things off, the third baseman. Sun Yua is batting second, playing short. U18 is the designated player. Li Xin Tian is in center. Li Dan is in right. Kiele Ho Ching, Annie Abdullah, McLean Hudson, and E.K. Smith around the infield. Juliana Hutchins will do the catching now, and there is a look at Caroline Stanton as she will get the start on the mound for the United States in a very partisan host crowd here at OGE Energy Field inside what will soon be enemy territory and a place she looks to get back to at the Women's College World Series. The softball capital of the Group B event last summer, they hosted that. And first play of the game, and Abdullah throws it away on a single into the hole. Pan Jiao.
And that's exactly a good point because pitchers are trying to get the bat.
Second in that group, although Soon was not among the players. She taps this back to the mound. One play for Stanton is over to first. And while she didn't get the sac bunt down, job done.
We talk about back. Have they scouted? Do they know the speed of the runner on third? Are they?
Well, here's a chance. Stan, the play at home and well in time. So the pitcher, Caroline Stanton, they had the best of both worlds on the ball hit back to Stanton with the runner going. On the ground to third. Lots of time for Ho Ching across. A little bit of a low throw. Picked up out of the dirt by E.K. Smith. And a little bit of a threat from China. Aspen Bolware is in left, and Juliana Hutchins, the catcher, bats third. Brooklyn Paratore is also a catcher, but she's a designated player in this game. Peyton Westra, the Xin Tian in center, and Li Dan in right. Pan Jiu is at third. Sun Yua at short. Wang Ya Li at second with Lin Min at first. Chen Jia, 333 opponents batting average, but that's a small sample size. She did go 1-0 with a save, though, to help her team qualify for the World Cup.
Drives, so those cutoffs were really well.
McLean Hudson will look at the first pitch, ball up and away. And she will take ball 4. And the leadoff runner is aboard for the United States. Age groups certainly can't hurt your cause. Bolware is going to send this one out into short center field, and it's the first hit of the day for the United States. Runners now first and second here in the bottom of the first.
Successful.
Runner goes from second. It's a double steal. And after the bunt attempt, the third baseman drawn in a little bit. Does that play a part? Outside, ball 4. A massive opportunity to open the scoring. Change up for strike 1.
Also from China's side is she's working hard.
This is high. This is deep. This is a grand slam for Brooklyn Paratore. Talk about getting your pitch. 4 on the board.
He leaves it right down the middle. 3-1, green light, go for it. She jacks this over the center field fence and doing a great job right down the middle every given opportunity.
And Westra chases up. And a good response from Zhou Mengwen on the mound for China for the first strikeout of the game.
Then the chase, see if they have the discipline that we keep talking about.
Move back inside, and I think that hit her back arm, Amanda. And that will put a runner on. Smith down.
Look at this, you know, you're struggling this first inning, your emotions.
High and deep to right, but that one died a little bit. Ho Ching is out on the fly ball that looked off the bat like it was going to go a little further than it did.
Find momentum, find little things.
Low ball 4. Abdullah will walk. And that's the third walk plus a hit by pitch.
Many great umpires here. They tend to have a different type of strike zone. Nevertheless, though, that is something that I was raised is you can't.
Change up, that's flared high. and taken out first base by Lin Min. So the United States, Stanton working off the wristbands and gets a swinging strike 2. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Caroline Stanton with her first strikeout of the afternoon.
The next batter will be the second baseman, number 11.
And a great job switching spot.
Back to the mound, and one more time, Caroline Stanton. 2 down. The other 2 teams in the division. And this is sent out, and it's a base hit up the middle. Stanton, no chance at that one. And it's a 2-out single by Wong Yari.
Told part of the game too, Chris, which we haven't.
Runner goes, and the runner is out by quite a distance. Juliana Hutchins comes up with a
Stronger, spotting the ball or strike early off the release is huge.
in off the hands a little bit, and she still hits it pretty deep, but it's a fly ball to right field for the first out.
That makes the whole lineup feel good, though. That gives your self-confidence. And you know what? You're up. She's behind you. You kind of want that home run. You want that.
Hutchins will take her second walk of the afternoon.
The next batter will be the designated player, number 17.
How do you like me now in the stadium? How do you like coming in to this situation? Okay, that's one way to go about it. I don't think that was intentional. Maybe at the older levels that might be after a grand slam.
Situation, but I do think the music might have been intentional.
Peyton Westra lays down a bunt to on. That'll get her into the game over to first for the second out of the inning. 3-1 now, the count to Smith. And she'll take ball 4, and for the third time in 2 innings, the bases loaded for the United States.
Drake.
Good hitters count, and this is sent out into left, but it'll hang up there for Wong Yari to make the catch. So a big inning for the U.S., but nothing across.
Have a huge pitching roster.
Popped up and caught on the run by Kiele Ho-Ching. 1 down.
Good job getting more or less an easy ball. It's all in their wrist. So the forearm gets tight.
This is poked by Lynn. Tough play heading back is Peyton Westra, playing that one like a pro. She will hear, though, a 4-pitch walk to Pan Jiao. And China has a runner on for the 3rd consecutive inning.
Slappers are a very hard, they're really hard hitters to defend.
Yeah, she's just...
Slap? No one was covering second on that steal.
Here it is. Abdullah, quick transition. Oh, my. Glove to hand across the diamond. Let's take another look at that.
And she does a great.
After you make a big play in the field, you're the first person to grab a bat. Abdullah sends this out to right. Coming on and making the catch at the foul line is Lee Dan, 1 away. McLaughlin's going to send this out over third for a single to left field with 1 out here.
Putting it on the left field side, gets herself on.
Runner goes on the first pitch. She is safe. Sliding to the back of the bag with the throw on the shortstop side. She's no longer standing at second base. And it's followed up by a single to center from McLean Hudson. Change up, and that is hammered. Fair ball down the right field line and into the corner. Coming all the way around to score from first is McLean Hudson, and Boulware's in with a stand-up RBI.
And that's how you come back. If your teammate gets called out from leaving early, you rip the ball, take that inside pitch, rip it down the left side. Boulware has speed in a different game. I go off time, and she just misses that outside corner.
Oh, right in what looked like the numbers. We'll get a look on the replay, but Hutchins aboard for the third time today and still
all the way down. I would think they're going to try and get that out at second.
And a delayed steal from Hudson. Throw down is cut off.
And trying to draw the runner at third and get into pickle and get in out that way.
Paratore flares this out to left center, and it is caught on the run by Li Xin-Chien.
It's a hit by pitch or a hit or a walk, but they're not able to get those runners in.
Flown out to left. Bulware kind of, you can tell she's not used to this outfield. She was kind of checking her surroundings. World class. The host committee here in Oklahoma City. I can't say enough good things, but what we will see is an error from E.K. Smith, who had that one eat her up on the second hop.
Able to get on, yes. How? Okay, maybe an error, but we need to start putting the ball in play.
Smith, another play this time, and you love that after making an error, a chance to make the play, and she does.
On an error and get a run across the board.
Back to the mound, Stanton on to first. Covering was McLean Hudson, who got there just in time, mind you, and out of the inning. On the mound for China. First pitch swinging. Westra not to be denied that time. I think I saw her eyes light up from up here.
So if you lay down a bunt, who's going to be covering first? You know USA.
Fly ball out to center. Lee calling for it and brings it in for the first out of the fourth inning. Another changeup, slowly out to second, charging on and making the play. Wang Yali looking to go first to third, and only bailed out by the...
Watching, after she gets to third, the play is over. She thinks she's out, so she comes off the bag while the ball's in the circle. So here we see the ball come out. Umpire.
Bunt and a perfect one. Hutchins not in time. And the throw gets away from McLean, but I don't know if it would have mattered if she caught it anyhow.
Unbelievable play for a catcher, but the bunt overall and that speed, that's what China needs to stick to. Stick to that small ball away from Stanton.
Oh, bunt back to Stanton. Caught in the air, and the presence.
Herself alive, having her throw more pitches.
And a great pitch at that. Now, didn't need to check down at first. That could have turned into something bad for China. But it will go as a strikeout. The second one of the...
And players in the women's team, right-hand dominant.
Tough play for McLaughlin. She dives, not in time. The third time in 2 innings that on the ground to third. First play of the game for Shepard, and she is successful across the diamond. 5-3 on the putout. So hard on the ground. Soon across, it bounces and picked by Lynn at first, one away. This is hit hard out to left. It's a tough play, and unable to make it is Wong. This goes to the fence. McLaughlin slows down around second, and she'll hold up there with... Man, the top of the order, as we would expect, has been dangerous. That's a hard hit ball on a rope to Wang Yari in left, and she'll make the play.
And you can
also a single on the ledger from the first inning. Change up, Bulware out to short. Soon takes it on a couple of hops across the diamond and out of the inning. So another clean one for China. Freezes her. Down looking goes Ju Yi-Chen. We've talked about her defense, but has, another nasty changeup, back-to-back strikeouts. And that's 3 in the last 2 innings. And Dan's going to stroke this to right. Smith knocks it down, and that was hit hard.
That was hit really hard. Again, that's able to happen.
Single through the left side. And it's back-to-back hits here in the 6th for
Bunt with 2 outs, which is an interesting call, but not sure with runners on first and second here.
That was a tough play, spinning toward third base, but a nice job to track that down and step on third by Addison.
That's a really frustrating.
There it is. She certainly swung that one. It's well out of here. Solo home run, Juliana Hutchins.
And all it takes is one swing, Chris, and she got a hold of that.
Nothing. She gave her team a chance to get back into it.
Yeah, tip of the hat to her. She did a great job. Settled the team exactly. They were in a really, really tough mental.
That one was hit hard as well. She gets under this, out to right. It's going to be a tough play, but running to make the over-the-shoulder grab is Lee Dan. In on the hands and change up. Taken by Lynn at first, although it looked like she was battling that, maybe spinning, I don't know, but looked like a tough one.
College World Series, and interested to see when LA 2028, the Olympics, get here, what this place is going to look like.
Ford swings through strike three. So Jo Mung Wen, 4 players from the Lone Star State on this roster. Strike three looking. Yeah, deception again, just in a kind of a different way. Boom, another strikeout, drop ball swinging, 2 away.
There's so many things that can come from missing a spot.
On the ground, Shepard on the high hop across the diamond. And we'll pick that conversation up as we've got a lot more ball.
I think it's a great opener for both teams. China, if they can dial in their pitching and reduce the left on base runners, they'll be successful. USA, I don't think we saw the best USA. I think they can.
And 1 on GameTime.sport. Why don't you go on over to the other game where Canada and Chinese Taipei are playing in the bottom of the 5th. The score there is 2-2. Coming up.